Hello, I will be showcasing my For Honor heroes. I'm not gonna go deep in like specific gears or anything. I'm just gonna do a overview. Um, I will start from the wool in and with the knights. So let's begin. So first up, I have my Jianhu. Uh, I like how this looks. I'm kind of satisfied, but right now I rock this helmet and not this helmet. I like this helmet much more, but I rock it just because of the feat that it gives me. Or not a feat, I think like the perk. I like that a lot. My Nusha, even though she's only Rep 2, I kind of like what she looks like. Well, she looked much worse before I repped her up. So I know she can look much better, but I'm satisfied with this look right now. I don't really play her that often. Moving on to my Chandi. He looks very nice, if I say so myself. I really like how uh, I- I've made him look and his new gear, especially the chest piece. But the only thing I kind of don't like is the fact that his helmet doesn't match the golden look that he has on his armor. I kind of wish I could do something about it, but I don't think it's possible. I do have some other presets for him, which include basically the same, well, different chess piece, but female. And this one, where I saw a player use this, or a similar one, and I thought it looked really cool, so I'm just rocking that. I mainly played this one though, because I kind of see it as my main. So, moving on to my Zhang Jun, he's rep 5, and I rarely play him, but I'm satisfied with this look. I don't really like his old man headgear, and I much prefer this one. So, well, not much to say. I like the red on his clothing and armor, and that's about it for Zhang. Moving to Shaolin, and he was my first Wulin main. Even though before the Wulin released, when with the trailers and everything, I liked Chandi a little bit more, but when they released, I really liked Shaolin. So I also have a couple of different sets for him, but I'll first talk about this one. This is my main one, obviously, and I really like the new gloves. I guess they not really gloves, but the tape around his hands that they released. It looks really good. I I dig his new chest piece that they released, but I think I have this chest piece. I'm gonna show it. But unfortunately, I don't think I have the right perks for it. Yeah, it kills my remedy. But I do like how this looks. So as for my other sets, I have this one. I saw a player rocking it. Thought it looked cool. I also have this one, which it's I don't know what I was doing with this one actually. I think I was just trying to recreate a Shaolin I saw in the video, but I spotted also what is wrong with his hand. You see his hand disappear right there? What? Okay, whatever. Moving on to the Samurai and Hitukiri at rep 7. I know he looks kind of bland, but I'm satisfied with this look. I alternate between male and female depending on the headgear I get, and that's about it. On to Shinobi, and I think he was my first ever main because I played the alpha and the beta of this game, but then I couldn't purchase it up until season 3 when Gladiator and Highlander were released, and it was either him or Warden that was my first main. So I like how she looks right now. I alternate between male and female. Well, these two sets, I should say. It's basically the same gear, but just a different headgear and a different gender. I like how they look, but I mostly rock this one because of the emotes. There are certain emotes that just fit female shinobi much more than they fit male shinobi. I'm not gonna get into that, but I just wanted to say. Onto the Ermusha, I don't really play him. I play him very rarely, and that's when I want to unlock some new gear. I like how he looks right now, and I don't think I'm gonna change his look soon, or play him either, so I'm satisfied with this. Moving on to the Nobushi, and I'm really satisfied with this. I love this gear, and the white just makes it really, really good. Um, the weapon also looks really nice with that gold blade, and overall I really like this. Onto the Shigoki, not much talk here. I don't really play him. I have him on Rep 3, and I don't really care. I don't know, I kind of care how he looks, but I really like this gear. I haven't gotten him any illustrious outfits or anything like that, but pretty standard, pretty bland. Onto the Kensei, and this is my first set, but I rarely even use this. I use the second one much more because, in my opinion, it kind of looks better. And I have a third one. No, 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 not this. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I like this Kensei for now. I'm gonna change it in the future, but for now this looks pretty good. Pretty satisfied. And now the Orochi. I have my rep 14, don't judge me. And I'm pretty satisfied with how this looks. I'm not gonna change it soon unless they release some crazy looking headgear. So that's basically it for the samurai. Onto the Vikings, and the Viking that I've been playing a lot recently is Jormungandr and also Shaman. Uh, but onto the Jormungandr now, I really like the headgear and the chest piece. Um, I wanted to get this gear for a long time, and I got it recently, and I'm now really happy. There's also another headgear that I really like that I'm using on the male version. It's this one. It's I know it's pretty popular and makes you kind of look like Loki if I'm if I'm not mistaken. But that's about it for Jormungandr. Highlander, I don't really play. He looks kind of bad. I don't really like how he looks, but I don't really play him to care enough to get good gear for him. On to Shaman, and for now, this is what my Shaman looks like. I recently got her to Reptile, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm gonna probably change her gear because there's a certain type of gear that I really like, but I just don't want to spend money on it. I just want to unlock it naturally. But for now, this is what she looks like. Not the best, but I dig it. Onto the Valkyrie. Valkyrie really has some really unique gear and really cool executions, but I really hate how she plays. I can kind of play against her, but I can't play as her. I'm really bad with her, but for now this is what she looks like. If I start maining her or something, I'll probably change her looks because this is not the best I can do with her. That's about it. To Warlord. Uh, Warlord is like my most uh, recent Viking to start ripping up, well, before Jormungandr Shaman, because I saw some really cool gear for him. It was, I think, this one. Yeah, this one, the Nordir Helm, Nordri Helm, excuse me. And it looks really cool. I like this style for Warlord, but not the best. I mean, he is pretty low, so I don't have access to the high quality gear. But the Vikings in general don't really get really good armor. Now onto the Raider, and for my Raider, for now I really like this attire, mainly because of the arms with these giant ass gloves that look really cool, and the helmet. Also, I like the little necklace that he has. It's really cool. Berserker, which is I've played a lot of Berserker before. Not really anymore. I I dig how he looks. I like the axes. These are pretty. I think these are a really old set of axes that I put even before Marching Fire came out. I think, or they came with Marching Fire. Or actually no, but they look amazing, and I haven't changed them for like a year and something. Yeah, a couple of months I think, or 2 years. When did Marching Fire come out? It doesn't really matter. I really like how they look. So onto the Blackbriar, and at first, no, not this set. At first, I didn't really like Blackbriar because of their playstyle, but now I have them on the Rep 13. So I really like this female attire that I have right here, mainly because of the hood, because I think it suits best on the female Blackbriar more than the Vortiger male one. I like the shield, which I think is new. I think it came with the Prince of Persia event, and the sword. The sword I think came with the release of Zhang Hu. So I also have what was it called? Flying Lease. Uh, what type of outfit was it? I think it was Mythic outfit. The Flying Lease Mythic outfit, which gave me these patterns for the clothing. I really like this, and I mostly play with this one. I used to play with this a lot more, but right now I don't really dig it anymore, and I'm much more into the female one. We got to Centurion, and I cannot wait for the Centurion rework because I really like how my Centurion looks. I used to main him around like season 5 and 6 and I think 7, but ever since the rework that they had on the test servers, I stopped playing him, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start playing him again when the rework comes out. And how many months later? Nothing. So I hope with the year 4 season 2 the rework actually comes out. Uh, as of the armor, I really like the helmet and the ornament. The weapon looks. I have a lot of different weapon types, different weapon sets for him, but for now I like this one the most. And the chest piece I have customized to not have these scratches on the stomach, and I think with the engraving that I've put on, it looks much better. Gladiator. I don't play Gladiator, so pretty bland, pretty basic, not much thought put into it, so that's basically garbage. Lawbringer. I've always wanted to get like good Lawbringer armor, but it's always been kind of a failure. And unless I get him to like a high rep, I don't think he'll ever look good because right now he kind of looks garbage in my opinion, and I really don't like playing against him or with him. So that's specifically. I like his pre-rework playstyle a lot more. Auto Conqueror, and what can I tell you? Like, he kind of looks trash in my opinion. I don't really like how my Conqueror looks. I like the white color because it was kind of rare to get it when it was available. I think it was with the Assassin's Creed event or something like that. I don't actually know, but I like it. Well, no, I actually don't like. Sorry, excuse me. Well, I don't like it. I think it's fine. It's not the worst, but it could be much better. I'll leave you for last. Peacekeeper, the hero that I hate the most, and I know it's considered that she's pretty weak, but I hate her. I hate her annoying light spam. Everyone that means her light spams with her, and I really hate it. But she looks basic. It's basically her fucking normal gear that you get at level 1. It's basically that. It's exactly that. So. Onto the main event, my highest rep, the Warden, and this isn't this isn't my main attire. I used to use a different chest piece. It was this chest piece, or was it this one? actually remember which one was. I think it was this one, the Fandral one. I think it was the Fandral one. Yeah, I used to use the Fandral chest piece, but I've been recently trying to get all the star thingies. So I've been using these. So I used to use different arms. I used to use the Executioner arms, which look much better, makes them look much buffer. And for the blade, I use the Galford blade. I think it looks good. I don't mind this one actually. I think I used to use the Cerberus one, which is like because of the spikes on the bottom side of the sword. As for the hilt, I use the Endora hilt, which is pretty good. I really like how the Endora hilt looks. And as for the guard, I use the Endora one as well, just as the hilt, same armor set. I used to use the Altair's Devotion one, but I think these two match better. For the helmet, I used to use where is it? Where is it? I think I deleted it actually. I used to use a different one, not this one. Or no, I think I used yeah, I used the Horse Lord one. Yeah, I used this one before, but again, I'm trying to get all the stars, so for now we'll use this one. And that's basically it for all of the heroes. Tell me in the comments which one you thought looked the best. If you can categorize like the best knight, the best Viking, the best samurai, the best Wulin, that'd be really cool. I would love to hear your opinion. Tell me which one was the worst. I think the Peacekeeper, she's pretty trash. I don't know, I hate her. Uh, and if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like, and I will see you in my next upload, which will probably be a UFC 3 clip. I don't know. See ya.